Spreaker.com.
3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show on Spreaker.com, and I don't blame you.
Titties like you wanted me, calling me all the time like Blondie. Check out my Chrissy behind, it's fine all of the time, like sex on the beaches. What else is in the teachers of peaches? Sucking on my titties like you wanted me, calling me all the time like Blondie. Check out my Chrissy behind, it's fine all over the time. What else is in the teachers of peaches? What's up in the beaches? What? Right. What? What? Right.
Sucking on the titties.
Welcome to some Dirty Overhaul Rock Show titties.
Yeah, titties.
You've got Dirty Dave and Brian Hall coming at you again, once again. Another installment of the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show from the secret location.
High above the beautiful city of...
As it should be.
Yeah, Thomasville.
Welcome to the program. We we were listening to... What were we listening to?
That would be Peaches, Lover Tits.
One
of our favorite
she
featured
says,
artists.
Suck it on my titties like you want it. Yeah.
I heard that officially the first time in the Jackass movies.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You know, you brought the... well, I won't say illegal, but I said you will bring. You brought up some burned copies of some movies for me while I was recovering from my surgery a while back, and one of the movies that you brought over to me was the Jackass 2, and I sat and watched it, and I was awesome. Laughing, and I'm just about to bust a stitch, literally. But those guys are stupid. I can't believe.
Busting up.
I mean, he takes his penis and sticks it in a sock.
Yeah, who hasn't done that?
And sticks it and he sticks it in the hole in the aquarium with the snake. Oh!
Yeah, I did that earlier today.
And then the guy who farted in the tube with he had the fishbowl on his head. Oh!
Yeah.
We had another death
recently. Oh shit! Here we go.
I don't know if you remember this young lady by her name, but she was one of the co-stars of Jacob's Ladder. Do you remember that movie?
No.
That was a pretty good flick. You should check it out. And she was also in La Bamba. Elizabeth Pina dies at 55.
Damn.
She co-starred in Jacob's Ladder in La Bamba. She died October 14th at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles.
From what?
You know, and I'm just kind of skimming through here to see what exactly it was that she died from.
Probably cancer.
You know, you want to put some money on it, because every time I turn around, somebody has either taken themselves out or, let's see, it says born in Elizabeth, New Jersey and raised by Cuban immigrant parents. Pina's career spanned nearly 40 years. She began performing in New York theater and got her professional start in 1978 with Leon Ishano's El Super. Okay. She went on to appear in films including Rush Hour, Blue Steel, and Batteries Not Included. I remember that movie. Starred in her own primetime series on ABC, I Married Dora. I remember that. And lent her voice to the Justice League animated series and American Dad.
Damn.
And also to Disney Pixar's The Incredibles. She was the voice of Mirage. Pina had also had a reoccurring guest role in ABC's Modern Family as Pilar, the mother of Sophia. The actress recently wrapped work on the first season of El Rey, where she played the title character's mother. She's survived by her husband, 2 children, mother and sister. Doesn't say what happened. But you recognize her. Here's what she looks like.
She was Richie's mom.
Richie Valiant, yeah. So it doesn't say. So evidently they haven't got the results back yet. But I'm scared to turn the internet on nowadays because every time it's somebody who's died.
Hey, we always start a show with a death, everybody.
Well, you got to start it off
on a somber note.
On a downbeat, so the rest of the show is upbeat, no matter how bad.
There's only one thing that can save this show right
now. You got any news you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about right off the bat. One of our friends, one of the bands that was featured on our show, have announced that they're no longer together. The Branded Boys.
Oh.
Have announced that they've played their last show. Johnny
Really?
Spivey put it out last night. So I got to say they were one of the better country bands that we went and saw. I mean, a really good band, a lot of energy and a lot of good musicianship, and they're going to be missed.
Yeah, they were just starting to get some traction, and what
do you think? It's like, do you think it's just where there's so many country bands?
I don't know if the pot is being inundated with too much country. I mean, I know that there's a lot of country bands out there, and I know, and I kind of think the country thing is kind of a fad.
Right.
Maybe you could look at it as rock. It had its day in the sun. I think they're kind of doing the same thing with country. But, I don't know. We'll see. Gene Simmons, as we've constantly said over the past couple of shows, he said rock is dead. I was thinking about that today. Because I was listening to some old 80s rock, some old Twisted Sister and stuff like that. God. And we had like 30, 40 year run. But I don't know if rock is completely dead. As long as you got people like us, hopefully we'll help keep rock alive.
We're the dinosaurs still holding on.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of other dinosaurs out there.
Yeah.
That are also wanting to know what's going on. And since we've been talking about death, one thing that has been in the in the news a lot here lately is this Ebola scare.
Oh God, yeah.
And we had a guy that died in Texas because he was infected, and evidently a deputy sheriff, he allegedly was infected. Now, if you don't know what Ebola is and what it does to the body, it attacks a type of cell in the blood vessels.
The nurse in Texas diagnosed with Ebola, Nina Pham, found out she had the deadly virus after developing a light temperature.
Here's a little something
She was immediately admitted to the hospital. Can early intervention help save her life? That's unknown. The mortality rate in West Africa is currently 48%, and there isn't sufficient medical evidence to say whether catching it early improves survival rates. But there is consensus on how to treat someone with the disease.
You're gonna get what?
Venereal disease. I think.
You're gonna get a venereal disease.
Been there, done that. I mean, what?
It jammed up for a second. So.
Yeah, mine was doing the same thing earlier.
But there is consensus on
go.
how to treat someone with the disease.
You're gonna. Evidently, we're not gonna find out.
Somebody just got it.
By the way, after this show, we will be sponsored by Time Warner.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because Hughes.net is not getting it.
Yeah.
But basically, it attacks a type of cell in the blood vessels, and early treatment can help and improve chances of survival. But you don't want this stuff. And every time I hear the word Ebola, I'm a friend of mine. When I had my nose scare, I had my what was it? My abscess in my nose this past week.
You had a
herpes
that was on your nose.
And you guys were going, hey, you're making Rudolph jokes, because my nose was
so bright,
puffy, it's swollen, red, right at the left side of my nose. It was, God, it's so much better now. And is it glowing in the dark like it was? It's not glowing anymore.
No.
So I took some antibiotics, and
Took some Valtrex.
Mama always says that life is like a box of antibiotics.
You never know what
And
you're
so you never know what you're going to end up with. So I was hoping to have, get off this Ebola thing. I was hoping to have some songs ready to queue up this week, but we're going to try to do it for next week. We had our Brian's got a song, and I've got one or two that we want to put together, and one that I have in mind is sung to the tune of Mr. Garth Brooks, about a certain drummer that we know.
Who has ostrich legs? If that narrows it
No,
down.
not that guy.
Oh.
I was singing it for you the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So hopefully next week we'll have some original tunage here at the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Yes, hopefully.
I hope so. Getting back to some world news, and getting off this Ebola scare.
There's going to be some kids like in the next 2 or 3 years going to be named Ebola Jackson, right?
You're probably right.
Get in here, Ebola.
Some of the names really blow me away when if I'm in Walmart and I hear a name and I'm like, that can't be a kid's name. I turn around and look, and sure enough, there he goes running. See what kind of news we got going on here. You got anything on Facebook you want to report on?
I don't see anything right off the bat.
Well, I was just reading here on the internet. Anthrax's Scott Ian blames the internet for Joey Belladonna's friendship comments.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, let's read more, shall we?
Yeah, inquiry minds.
Because evidently there's some tension going on. Anthrax guitarist Scott Ian says that he blames the internet for the comments that were attributed to the band's lead singer Joey Belladonna, in which the vocalist said he never really found his place with Anthrax, and lamented the fact that he had very little friendship with the other guys in the band.
I know that feeling.
And I was talking to Chris one day, and he said he was hanging out with Joey Belladonna when he went to go do record. What was the name of the album? No Rest for the Wicked.
Among the Living.
Among the Living. And he said he went down there, and he says he had stayed up all night. He was drinking. He was doing other stuff. And then all of a sudden, he just goes in there and just goes, "Wah!" And he's like, how the hell do you do that? During a December 2013 interview with Sweden Rock Magazine, Belladonna stated about how his role in Anthrax has evolved since he first joined the band in late 1984. You're joining 4 guys that are friends from New York City, and it's like coming into a neighborhood and trying to make new friends. No matter what you do, it's going to be hard. They were open to me, but they weren't doing anything either way to make me feel like it was going to be the best thing in the world.
What did he want him to do, blow?
It was more, I guess he was a diva, I don't know. It was more businesslike, and you want to join with us, it'd be great. But of course, Anthrax manager at the time, Johnny Z, was very, very encouraging, and because he knew that basically, he's putting one guy in with 4 guys, and he knew it was going to be a little rocky. But evidently, there's some major tension going on there. I like Joey Belladonna's vocals. Anytime anybody else jumps in there, because I only listen to Anthrax with Joey Belladonna. So when anybody else is in there, I don't care for it. And I think it's the same with a lot of other bands. When you get, now you had some people that won over to Van Halen, from the David Lee Roth to the Sammy Hagar.
When I joined the Havoc, remember?
Yeah. But think about this too. I mean, you've got all these other bands. I was listening to some Great White today. Shane, what was the Great White song? Have you ever heard them do "Eye of the Tiger"?
No, but I would look. Now I can't. I don't want to listen to anything but that.
It wasn't. Of course, you got the original in your head. Just like with the original singer, and you get an original. But it wasn't that great. But I had never heard Great White do "Eye of the Tiger" because I was listening to it on iHeartRadio on my phone earlier today when I was working.
I heard White Fake do it.
And Shane looked at me and I looked at him, and we were like, "What the hell?"
So what is this beautiful
not
music
Survivor.
I've heard?
But you got, speaking of Great White, that have two versions, like Queensryche.
Yeah, and LA Guns.
I mean, which version would you? Oh, LA Guns did. What was the one they did? They did a cover song, huh? They did Crazy Bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was this at?
This is on my. I listened to it on my phone on iHeartRadio.
Oh, okay. We gotta play some of
So
that.
LA Guns was doing Crazy Bitch. That didn't sound very good at all. But anyway.
I think I got.
But if you had a chance to go see Steve Perry or Journey, which one would you rather go see? You know you're going to hear Journey
I like
songs
the little
either way.
Oriental guy,
but
I like Steve Perry. But I don't know. It'd be rough.
Yeah. I mean, if you went to go see Great White, which one would you want to see?
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell,
the original
okay.
guy. Jack Russell Terrier.
What about Queensryche?
I hate all Queensryche, so I wouldn't go see either one. I'd let you and Jimmy go to that one.
What about Fair Warning or Motivator?
I gotta go with the boys, mainly because I'm in one of those, and I think here's a taste of one of them.
Yeah.
Is this Great White? I think it's this Great White doing I Text You.
I think that's a HB boy.
Yeah. Text you. We featured this guy a couple months ago, remember?
Yeah, we did.
As an up-and-coming guy, and I think he got the spot on the Vans Warped Tour this summer. So we'll play some more of that later on.
Yeah, maybe we play it when we come back from a break.
Yeah, AT&T
it's time to hear the AT&T Studios, the Napa Auto Parts
This
Studio.
is the Devonna Art song clip of the week I'm playing for you.
All right.
Where
Why don't you play that as we go out
where we
to our
feature.
break?
All right, we can do that. Let's see. All right, put your listening hat on here. I don't know if that's a real word, but.
We'll be right back to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Listen to a little
around.
bit of Text You.
Fireboy High.
I text you, cause I can't forget you. I text you, my baby. I text you. Number one. I text you. Like Stone, you under my thumb. So let me hit it. Let me hit it. So let me hit it. Tonight I'm gonna get it. I text you. Hit it. I text you. Let me hit it.
He thinks my phone is a piece of pepperoni.
Hey guys, Dirty Dave here from the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Do you have a tree that's just in your way and you need to get it removed? You got some branches hanging over some power lines. You got some tree stumps you need to get removed. Give Big Al and Sons Tree Service a call. They do stump grinding. They're fully insured, bonded, no job too big, no job too small. Free estimates and certified arborists. Give them a call at 336-225-4516. That's Big Al and Sons Tree Service in Thomasville, North Carolina. Be sure to give them a call and get those stumps, those branches, those limbs removed. They'll come in and they'll remove that tree for you and get it out of your way. And that's Big Al and Sons Tree Service, 336-225-4516. Make sure you tell them that the guys at the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent ya. With a great collection of back issues and new issues, Stormcrow Comics, located at 11651 North Main Street in Archdale, is the place to be. With an endless supply of back issues and new issues, Stormcrow Comics purchases collections. You can give them a call at 336-434-0081. Stormcrow Comics is a place for your comics, toys, and other collectibles in the High Point, Archdale area. And we are a short drive down away from 85 and Trinity in Thomasville. Just take exit 111. Make sure if you have any comic book needs and you're a collector, give Kevin and Mark a call at 336-434-0081 and make sure you tell them the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you. Okay, we're back with a little bit more information.
Yeah, I have a hot new song here if I can get it to
We had
play.
to take a break. We had to take a cause. What was it? Pause for the cause.
Yeah. Did you get to see the premiere of season 5 of The Walking Dead?
I did not.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Now,
So good.
have you been watching it since the beginning?
Oh yeah, I've been waiting months.
Because
for this.
Shane, when was it that you started watching it? Because I started watching it right after you. I started watching it right when season 2 came out. Okay,
Oh
so
my
season
gosh.
2 had kicked in, and we were watching it on Netflix. And when season 4 came out this past year, I watched like the first episode or 2, and then I fell off the
Before you
wagon.
checked yourself in here, you were working as an exorcist and
What
master
the
of the...
fuck? Okay.
Yeah,
he
Shane,
say-
we just need to put Shane on the mic because he's over there just talking.
What about Coral? Coral?
Shane, pick up that mic over there.
Dark arts.
I got a little something right here that I think you guys will like. Here's speaking of The Walking Dead and with Halloween coming up and this and that, here's a little song talking about Carl. He's got a brand new single out. It's called Carl Papa. And if I
Mr. Shane Baker on mic now.
here we go. It's called Carl Papa, full song and lyric video. All right, you see Daryl and Michonne and everybody driving
The
up.
new single from Carl Grimes.
Uh-huh.
This is
Carl, stay back.
Papa, coming at you on the Hot Power 96.9 Box to Jam.
Beat.
Rolling dog.
Carl Grimes, bitches.
The gingerbread boy, 'cause he's pretend bread boy.
What the hell is
Little
this?
cookie man, never waved to
Is
me.
Carl?
So you
It's
got
actually
knocked
Carl.
down because I flow. The jiggy jar jar dude. Man, I just flow.
Did somebody edit this?
Is she serious?
Oh jeez.
Somebody's been watching Justin Bieber.
Carl, stay back. It's about to get bad. I'm gonna show this guy how to be a real dad.
Look at you, Jar Jar dude. We call him ass kicker.
Did I show you the epic rap battle of Walter White and Rick Grimes?
Yeah, you did.
I did. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, put a blog out about that. You know, put a little plug about that for people who are. Tell them what this is.
If you're interested in seeing icons from fiction or history battling it out in rhyme, go look up epic rap battles on YouTube. You can see the Renaissance artists of Leonardo, Raphael.
Yeah. There's Hitler and
Darth Vader several times.
Hitler and Darth Vader. That is hilarious.
Weird Al plays Sir Isaac Newton against Bill Nye.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah, they match up characters in history. I think there's even an Albert Einstein and somebody.
There's Abraham Lincoln versus Chuck Norris.
Hell yeah.
It's just hilarious.
Oh,
You gotta
there's
go-
Moses and Santa, and Moses is played by Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I did see
Black
that one.
Moses.
Did
He comes
say-
out and starts doing his rapidy rap.
Did he say, look at dar dar dar?
So, and what was that again?
Epic rap battles of history.
Yeah, check that out. That's
Hell yeah,
hilarious.
please.
Yeah, we sent you there to hear the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Yeah. Tell Nice Peter the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you.
Now, I just played a clip. I don't know if you were listening before earlier, Shane. I just played a clip from not the comic book shop, but for Big Al's.
Oh yeah, yeah I heard
And
that.
Shane works at Big Al's Tree Service.
I cut trees.
And show Brian what you did.
Yeah, he showed me.
Yeah, I
Did you
showed
show
him.
him?
Yeah.
Fell out of the back of a truck.
I
He
fell
fell
off
out-
a dump truck.
I mean, I think it was a turnip truck actually.
Turnip truck. Yeah.
he tells me, and I'm worried about him falling into fucking wood chipper.
Yeah, the
for crying
chipper
out
of
loud.
all things. You don't worry about gravity getting hold of my ass. No.
He just falls off the truck. I can handle that. I just don't want to, have an ID a hefty garbage bag.
He was smoking weed.
So
hefty.
So he tells me he's fine. He comes in, he's limping, and he's got this black bandage thing wrapped around his arm,
It was one of those like UFC
and
fighting.
he's got it
bandage things.
around his neck like a sling, and and then they want him. They get a knock at the door this morning, and he doesn't work when it rains. I got a knock at the door this morning, and it's one of his work buddies. And which one was it?
It was Ryan.
Ryan. And Ryan says, "Is Shane here?" And I said, "I thought you guys weren't working today." He says, "Well, we got to get. He's got to go cash the checks."
Yep.
So I'm like,
I'm a
damn,
checker.
Shane climbed up the corporate ladder real goddamn
Yeah,
quick.
no shit.
So no, he's the only one with 2 forms of ID.
Oh no.
So he had.
Yeah, just on that crew in particular. So whenever
when
they have checks,
He's
I mean,
the only one I think that can read on that crew.
You know, they might be listening.
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, you take a day off so you can recover, so you can actually do some good work. And they're like, "Hey, I need you to come in and cash some checks." I'm like, "Okay, I'll get
And
money."
break some necks. I've been
Now-
cashing checks and breaking necks.
Now, I said last week that I wanted to go and see this, and I still have not seen it. I did see, however, we went to go see the
Across the
Marvel Universe
Live.
Yeah, and y'all didn't tell a brother.
Well,
Well,
it was
Chris
the
was
last
there.
second. It was we went to the comic book shop, and they were
They
closed.
were closed. What
So-
comic book shop was that?
It was Storm Grove Comics.
Hey,
So
what's better than a rose on a piano? 2 lips on my organ. Go ahead.
that's a hard act to follow right there.
Yeah.
So
I had to throw that in.
I look at Shane and I said, I can't believe they're closed at like 1:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, I had
and I
$100
said,
to
and I
blow this
said,
day.
I got $100 that says I know where they are. And then we went by there tonight, and they said
They were not there.
They were not there.
They were at a convention in New York, apparently.
they were at the New York Comic Con. And I was like, man, that's pretty cool. You know what? He said that George Clooney walked into Comic Con in New York this past weekend and apologized for the Batman movie and how much of a piece of shit it was.
Took them this long to do it.
Well, I'm sure he's been going around to Comic Cons.
Yeah. They got him on contract. He has to go do that now.
He should.
That's how he's not in any movies. He's just apologizing for movies he's done.
Well,
for his bat nips.
Yeah, and also one of the guys there said he took a wee next to Steve Wilkos
oh yeah, the guy that used
and
to be.
tried to convince us real hard he didn't look over to see anything.
Yeah.
I'd have to at least check it out.
It's because he said, well, he's a really big guy, wasn't he? I was like, well, I didn't
How
peek.
big is he?
I didn't peek.
I'd have been like, nice piece. Is that wrong? Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud?
You would have been like, hey, look, I know how to play. I know how
should
to
see
play
the
the
look I'm
skin
giving
flip
Brian.
mouse.
Yeah. What? I mean, it's, just a compliment between gentlemen.
Cockamint.
Look at dar dear. I like that part.
All right.
$1.50.
Did you have some? Oh God, we were in the dollar
Oh,
store
yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah, we were in the Dollar
Oh.
Tree, and he kept walking around, and he'd be like,
and I overheard a lady. I overheard somebody say, "How much is this?" And somebody said, "It's $1." And I went, $1.50.
$1.50.
I'm walking around the dollar store going $1.50.
What's
Hey,
funny?
Go ahead.
What's funny is that you walk into the Dollar Tree, and up on the walls in red letters it says everything's $1, and everything on the
And
sign,
people are like, how much?
everything on the
I
shelf
did it
is
like 80 times.
yeah. But then you walk up to the front, you see a Hershey's bar for 89 cents. You're like, hey, this is false advertising.
Yeah, no shit. It should be free.
But he walks in the Dollar Tree and says, how much is this so much? It's not even funny. And as we were leaving, this lady was asking how much this was, and I started laughing so hard.
Hey, I just got invited to a Cry Havoc show.
Where's it at?
I'm waiting for it to load. At Ham's in Kernersville. Ooh,
Uh-oh.
my earphone went out.
Well, at least they're not banned
Yeah, I
there.
think your dog's chewing your phone.
Chewing
it
the
up.
phone.
That was mine.
Oh, it's
My
Shane's phone.
busted piece of shit.
So it looks like the Ham's in Kernersville on Friday.
Yeah, I think that Jackie and them are playing at one of the Hams, and then they're playing at the other Hams.
Well, we don't play at Ham's
Yeah, I
anymore.
remember we used to be able to play at Ham's. That
Yeah,
was nice.
before Shane started making love.
Whoa.
When
I
y'all-
plead the fifth.
Yeah. Like you could count that high.
Yeah,
She couldn't.
he is the official check casher from.
Yeah.
Yes, for the Big Al's
I'm
Tree
also the
Service.
official doorman for Fair Warning, you know.
Yeah.
I think you're the official where the hell's the drum key at, because he wasn't there in Mebane,
Mebane.
and nobody could tighten up the drums.
I showed Chris exactly where I was going to put them, because in the front of my cymbal bag, there was 3 little pouches below where we put the sticks at. And I
Oh,
showed
Lord, here we
Chris
go.
where they were at. And he
Yeah.
said, put the other one in there, too, so I know where that's
You
at.
should know better than that.
Don't trust Chris
it was
with
Chris's
his own
idea,
shit.
actually, so.
Well, Chris wasn't there yet, and his drums needed tuning, and Steve didn't have a drum key. And you
Do
know,
I have to label my stuff, too, for him now? Okay.
Let me know when the phone lines are up.
the phone lines are up.
Uh-oh.
We got to call somebody.
Uh-oh.
I'm just listening at Miss Judy Jordan with Vernon. Said that they're grilling. Their
Yeah,
first
why are we over here?
first at their new home. So grateful for a nice grill to use. They got a new crib.
Hell yeah. They're spending all that
Like
damn
a home
Fino
crib
money.
or like
All
a
that
baby
damn
crib?
Fino money. All that Creason money.
Must be nice.
And I got a picture of Mr. Vernon here. He's grinning ear to ear with his new grill.
Like a mule eating briars.
Yeah. Why does my ear keep going out? Something keeps moving over here.
It's not me. Licky dar dar dur.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We got
And Facebook news today.
Yeah, we need to call this gentleman. I just sent you something.
yeah, you did. Whose number is that?
Guitar extraordinaire, Mr. John Jones.
The hell kind of picture
Oh,
is that?
we gonna go ahead and call him?
We could try.
Well, let's see if we can get him on.
Gotta barbecue your ass,
Let's try to get this gentleman on the phone here. I
Son,
told.
pull the hammer back. Smokey's coming at you in a plain white wrapper.
Yes, sir. If we don't get him on the phone, by God, I'm giving his phone number out.
This is
Oh
what
my
I
God.
this is what I feel about Dave. You ready?
What we're dealing with
Oh
here
God.
is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Yeah, every time I deal with Dave.
Those court dates.
All right, let's see who we can get on the phone.
Is that?
This show, man, I tell you. I don't know if I love it or hate it.
Hi, this is the Jones resident. Leave us your name and number, and we will give you a call back.
We tried to call you.
Thanks.
We tried
not
to
available
call
to
you.
take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Press the pound key to end
Give
recording.
him a nice little.
Hey, John, we tried to call you, buddy. You're not there.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
And that's all for that phone call.
So we'll try him again next week.
You know, it's about Halloween time.
Yes, it is.
And you know
Where
what?
are we going to be?
That's
You know,
Susan Trios.
you know what we're not going to be doing this year.
Uh-oh.
Please don't say we're not playing. You know where?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought we.
Oh
already,
no, it's time for.
No, we're not going to be at a.
What's it time for?
I thought we already been fired from another place.
No. Give it
I'd
time.
rather.
Give it time. It's this last year. The three of us were at the Brian and Susie Halloween
Oh, yeah.
extravaganza.
Well, this year we're playing at. Supposedly we're playing at Riders on the last weekend of the month, the
Yeah.
31st, and then we're playing the week before that in King.
Right.
So we'll
Yeah.
get two Halloween
That-
parties.
That marvelous Halloween party.
but
where
that
I was
party
dressed as Sir
won't-
Jax-a-Lot.
Yeah, they just don't have the time to do it this year. And this
Yeah.
is going to be like the first party in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years that they haven't had one.
Yeah,
So-
didn't the Heart Brigade just play in Parkland, Florida?
Was it Parkland or was it?
Yeah, it was Parkland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
I'm glad you do because I don't.
Did you close that door?
The door?
You
Yeah.
some bitches couldn't close
Oh,
an
speaking of
umbrella.
doors, Shane, you did close your door, right?
No, I closed it. I got it.
So you did close it.
You some bitches couldn't close an umbrella.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was watching this girl. She was pulling a prank
Bet you
on
was
YouTube.
with some binoculars.
Yeah. What was the thing that Chris put a video? I'm trying to think of what the hell. Let me go to Chris's page. Chris posted a video that he was telling me about, but now I can't remember what the hell it was. I know as soon as I see it, I'll remember. So I'm pulling up Chris's, and Chris would be Chris Lesnick, diva extraordinaire,
Chris
with
the lesbian Lesnick.
with the ostrich legs.
Yeah. His beautiful ostrich legs.
Yeah.
I might add.
Let's see, where is it? He just posted it just a couple of days ago, and he was telling me about it, and this shit was funny as hell. God, when does usually he would post something a week ago, and it would still be at the top of the page, but now he's all over Facebook. Look at this.
Yeah. Well, he's in love.
Oh, now I remember what it is. They put this Halloween costume on this dog.
Yeah.
like he's a big tarantula. Now, this dog is like a medium-sized dog. Shane, I think I shared this on the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show page. So you can check it out over there at your station. But it's like a medium-sized dog, and it's got the big fuzzy legs that come off of it, and it wraps around its body, so you don't really see the dog. All you see are these big fuzzy legs. So this guy's going in this door. He opens the door to go into like a vestibule for an ATM or something, and this dog is trained to come out when the door opens. And you should see this guy run. He didn't run like 10, 12 feet, turn around and get a better look. He ran for his dear life. Then they got a couple of girls that were getting in an worse, there was a guy lying on the floor. He had blood on him, like he had just attacked him. And the elevator door opens, and these two girls are standing there, and the dog comes out, and they took out running across the parking lot. Security cameras caught them. That is hilarious.
Hell yeah.
So go to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show page and check out that.
I know the last couple of years I took the boy trick-or-treating. It's like nobody even hardly does it anymore.
I do it.
Well, I mean, you're
21 years old.
I don't care. Free candy's free candy.
And, there's some places that you could go. Remember years ago,
when you fall in a dumpster?
Not very often, but some houses you could go to, they would, like, bake cupcakes and stuff like that, brownies.
I don't remember that.
And make fudge.
We were in the welfare section.
Yeah. What kind of brownies was it, Mina?
I think they were brownies.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got a better story about Chris. Chris calls me, made me think about when I said brownies and cupcakes. Chris calls me day before yesterday.
Oh, I know this one.
And he says, let me tell you what my sweet straight A student, the love of my life, did. And he's talking about his daughter, of course. And he says, I come home from work, and I guess he was kind of in a bad mood. And he come home, and he just kind of threw his stuff down, and he goes in the bathroom as he usually does. And he says,
drops a chalupa.
Sitting on the counter in the bathroom was a six-pack. Now, Chris doesn't have a six-pack of anything. Yeah. So he said was a six-pack of cupcakes that his daughter had laid out for him. And number one, I'm thinking,
why in the bathroom?
She left him in the bathroom.
The one place she knew he'd go.
She knew he'd find him because he would go. And he says that he almost, tuned up because, wow, she's so sweet, a straight A student, and, he loves her so much. And he says, it takes a real man to eat while he's taking a shit. I said the only thing I could think of, and that was, are you sure it was brown icing that was on this?
Oh, my God.
And on that note, let's take another quick break, and we will be right back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Hi, this is Dirty Dave from the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Here to tell you about Big Al's Treehouse, the friendliest bar in town. They're located at 1100 Prospect Street in High Point, and you can reach them at 336-882-6681. You gotta go see them on Tuesday nights when they have bite night, and you can get yourself some free chicken wings. So remember that every Tuesday night at Big Al's Treehouse, it is bite night and free chicken wings. That's right, I said free chicken wings. So make sure you go down and see the guys at Big Al's Treehouse. Tell them the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for some chicken wings.
I could go for some free
It's
wings.
Wednesday night, but I'm just listening to that.
You're ready for some Red Wings.
Yeah, he got his red
Damn
wings
right.
earlier this week.
Yeah, it was,
That's
that
what
was the
happened to
other
his
night.
nose.
Yeah, that's what happened to the nose.
He got a yeast infection.
The more you know.
So, Bubba, it's a PSA.
When my wife left me because I was lazy and dependent, did even one of you find me a new one?
What the hell was that?
What was that?
I'm glad I'm not the only one who is disgusted by pornography.
Sorry,
Hey.
that was my mind. That was just what was on it just coming out.
Oh, God. So.
I got myself a wedgie too.
That's Bill Dotree.
I forgot to do this.
I had this song stuck in my head last week.
I love this.
Why?
I don't know. I just heard you guys playing it, and so when I was messing around, I was talking to
I
somebody.
just like playing it when we come back from a break. It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bed music.
Yeah.
Put you right to bed.
Yep.
No.
So anyway, let's see what else is going on this week. We went and played in Eden and nobody died.
Yeah, that was good. That was always a plus.
Yep. Nobody called the law.
Oh, that's not me.
That would be me.
Welcome back.
Oh, you bumped the table.
I did?
Yeah.
Gave it a bump.
Yeah, I was doing a bump up in here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some news up here. It looks like the AC/DC band has...
Which one?
Not the AC/DC. I'm talking about the real AC/DC. Looks like they've released their track list for the Rock or Bust album, available for pre-order now. The AC/DC have released their track listing for the forthcoming album, Rock or Bust, out on December 2nd. Here it is. It's number 1, Rock or Bust. Number 2, Play Ball. Rock the Blues Away. Misadventure. Number 4. Number 5, Dogs of War. Number 6, Got Some Rock and Roll Thunder. 7, Hard Times. 8, Baptism by Fire. 9, Rock the House. 10, Sweet Candy. And 11, Emissions Control, something you know all about.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get your sticker done.
Failure to launch is more like mine.
Yeah. Did you hear any of the new stuff?
Mm-mm. I sure didn't. I've been
out of the loop.
Yeah, I've been out of the loop.
Maybe you've been practicing or something. You haven't had chance.
I was at band practice.
Okay, now you don't have to lie to my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if you got nothing to do this Friday night, come see Knuckles Deep Band Friday at After Hours. And if you still don't have anything else to do,
come and hang out with
come
us.
back Saturday night. We love them, and you will too. The Blue Monday Band this Saturday night. So Friday and Saturdays is Friday Knuckles Deep, and Saturday is
Balls
Blue
Deep.
Monday.
Now,
the Blue Monday Band.
Now, our buddy, Mr. Brian Meyer, the fourth mic on this show, somebody told me, potential second mic, after we fire Dave, is got his band. They're playing again, right?
Yeah. And he acted a little surprised when we kind of said something to him about it. So, like we weren't supposed to talk about it yet.
Well, we know
so
all.
if we let the cat out of the bag, I'm sorry. But but we have to report the news.
Yeah, we have to.
We have
And
to
we know-
report.
we get it here first.
The hot, juicy exclusive.
Yeah, hot and juicy. People think it's funny, but it's really hot and runny.
Yeah, and if Brian Meyer were here, we'd say, hey, let's get the phrase that pays.
What happened to that sign that you had from Wendy that said Dave's Hot and Juicy?
You know, if you call up Shane, the other Shane, right now, and say that on the phone,
he'll get tickled.
He'll bust a stitch.
Yeah. Why is that?
He just thinks it's funny as hell.
He thinks Dave is
because he came into the shop and I had, when they gave you that burger, it had that little cardboard thing that they put the burger in, and on it said Dave's Hot and Juicy, and I can't remember if I had a picture of Donna in it or what. I can't remember.
Uh-oh.
Hey, we got a phone call.
Hotline. We're taking your unscreened phone calls.
This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who we got on the line?
Unfiltered.
Hey, what's going on? This is Steve.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Chilling in Durham, North Carolina right now.
Yeah, somebody said that you were getting ready to have some surgery.
Yeah, I've got a little back issue I've had for about 2.5 years. I'm going to try and take care of it in the morning.
All right.
Yeah, I know what that surgery's all like. Good Lord.
So you're going under the knife.
Well, between Jimmy's kidney stones and Brian's recurring hernia stuff and, you, Dave, I figured the surgery had to be the way to go to get the attention around now.
So you're ripping Dave off. You admit it.
I mean, right after I did it, Jimmy Nolan did it, and
everybody's ripping each other.
That's like 2 weeks after I went into surgery, next thing I know, I see a picture of Jimmy Nolan laying in a bed going into surgery. And, of course, what did Brian do? He photoshopped the picture of me with the stupid shower cap they put on my head, and he stuck me right up there next to Jimmy in the bed. And people go, yeah, right, he photoshopped it. So you're in North Kakalaki, but where are you?
Durham.
I'm right outside of Durham, actually. I'm somewhere between Durham and Raleigh. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would be Cary?
I'm at some place, Champions Bars and more.
Oh, yeah. They have.
So you're in a bar, but I thought you were in a hospital.
Well, no, I don't check in until the morning.
Oh, okay.
I go in the morning
you check in, but you don't check out.
They told me I couldn't have anything drink past midnight, so I figure I'm going to go eat.
Well, you better get to drinking, my friend. It is precisely 9:27, and we're going to go to Brian with traffic.
Hey, it's raining out there. Steve Pullum's getting fucked up out there.
He's going to have to pee before midnight.
It's damn hot. So
you
get one or two. I got a good meal in my belly. And, I'd like to give a shout out to the IHOP over here in Durham for completely sucking up my order, but then go ahead and comp it for me. So
hey, Brian, don't you have some sound effects for fucking up, like Waffle House fucking something up?
Any other time I would, but
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
There you go.
Yeah. You should have got you some barbecue.
So, where are you guys at this weekend?
Where are we at? We're in South Carolina this weekend.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be a little bit
if the club don't close.
Yeah, if we don't get fired or they, something.
It's the luck we have.
Due to unforeseen circumstances like right now, I guess the band's not going to play this weekend, so I'm going to go out and try and see somebody if I can actually tolerate breathing at that point.
Well, due to some unfortunate circumstances tonight, we were supposed to be doing a remote broadcast at Riders.
Yeah. I was actually headed out that way, and I got the word about 4:30 that it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, what happened? Do you know?
Somebody get chlamydia?
Sure. I'm not sure. I was told it was a licensing issue, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
It depends on who you're talking to. So.
Oh.
Thank you very, very much.
All I know is there was a little red-haired girl that told me that it wasn't going to happen, and sure enough, I went on the page, and it wasn't happening.
I think somebody had an outbreak of chlamydia.
What the fuck
that
is your problem?
Could be.
Well, we got another ring-a-ding coming in. Let me grab this call.
Well,
Steve,
look, Steve, we hope everything goes good for you, man. And if you need us for anything, call, okay?
Well, we sure appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Good
Thanks.
luck.
Appreciate it. This is a Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who we got on the line?
Hey, this is Dan. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, is this Dan? Is this Dan?
Yeah,
This is Dan. Hey, Dan. How you doing, Dan?
Hello?
Yeah, we are here, Dan. How are you?
Can't hear you guys.
You can't hear us?
Yeah, Dave's acting crazy.
You're getting fucked one way or the other.
I'm not acting crazy, man. I opened the door. Still sitting there with a half-drink 12-pack about drunk because I've been wanting to get to know you.
Damn, why did you call me?
I gave it to the neighbor.
Hell yeah.
Oh, my God. Was this is a joke or is this for real?
Hey, I'm doing a
No,
favor
this is
here,
for
you
real,
know.
dude.
You get me for nothing,
I'm
you
stupid,
little
and I come up with a lot of stupid shit, but it's usually romantic, and there's nothing romantic about that.
Yeah, well, it depends on which end you're talking about, which perspective, if you're the guy or if you're the girl.
That's true.
So what have you been doing lately, man? I mean, you had a presence all over Facebook for a while there, but I haven't seen anything lately from you.
I guess it's because I wigged out and deleted everybody. What was your name on there again, Dave?
Holy shit.
You did what now?
I wigged out and deleted everybody. Dave Baker, there you are.
Let's see. That sumbitch is that sumbitch too, and delete that.
No, Dave Baker, that's the guy from Kelly Pickler, sorry. What's your last name, Dave?
Yeah.
Dave Baker.
Yeah, delete that bastard.
Dave Baker, not Kelly Pickler touring. Are you playing with him?
Well, I try.
Yeah, he plays with himself.
Yeah, really good.
Well, somebody's got to get the job done. Dave Baker, that's Thomasville. We're not in Thomasville.
Yeah, we're.
No, I'm still on Facebook, man.
Okay. Well, I don't hit Facebook hard and heavy like a lot of people, so I probably miss a lot of people.
Well, no, I was getting all these stupid, crazy stuffs on there, man, and then somebody from Virginia tried to run me over today, which that chick that said she slept with me a long time ago.
Wait a minute, it wasn't
I had no
Steve
idea
Pullum,
what
was
her
it? Because
house
we were
in
just
the
on the
car.
phone. Wasn't Steve Pullum, was it? We were just
Never
talking.
made it to the Subway today.
Subway?
You want? Yeah, all I want to do is go to Subway and get a sandwich. Everybody's giving me a hard time. Drunk girls in the front of the door, somebody trying to run me over. Then yelling, David, man, I've never met that chick in my life.
Oh, my God.
Never.
You owe her some child support?
My memory's pretty bad from those days. So
Maybe it's something from the 80s.
Do what?
Maybe it's something from the 80s. We don't always, because I have problems remembering the 80s.
Yeah, the 80s were a very bad time for the latter part of them.
Now, my son sitting at the other end of the table, he doesn't have any clue about the 80s.
He doesn't?
No, he wasn't born
You
till
ever played the Flamin' Mug?
93. He has no clue about the 80s.
Did you ever play the Flaming Mug during the 80s down in Fayetteville?
The Flaming Mug?
Yeah, the Flaming Mug in Fayetteville, yeah.
Yeah, that place was badass, man. I hung out there all the time.
Yeah, I mean that was the first club we played where you couldn't take drinks on the dance floor. They had a bald-headed DJ that was just meaner than hell. He looked like Mr. Clean, and he would come escort you off the dance floor if you had a drink.
Oh no, that sounds more like Tiny. He was just taking your drink because Tiny wanted your drink, but that was right.
Yeah, he's
I remember that you couldn't even take drinks in the bathroom. There was a table next to the
right
bathroom,
there at the door, and they had
a guy sitting there, and you sat your drink. And I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how he kept up with everybody's drink. He probably didn't. And you would set your drink down, and you would go in the bathroom, and you'd pick your drink up on the way out.
Or exchange for whatever's available.
For what, if I got just a little bit left in my cup, I'll pick up somebody's full cup.
Yeah, it works every time.
Yeah, it's kind of like the buffet, when they say, "Hey, please use a clean plate," no, please use a clean cup.
I think all the big bands from the 80s played there. I mean, other than any of the huge bands, but.
Well, we played there, so it wasn't huge bands.
What?
We played there, so it wasn't a huge band venue.
Well, no, they had a lot of good shows there, though.
Yeah. I played there with a couple of different bands.
Anybody that they could get on, A-list second string.
Yeah. I was more like the third or fourth string.
Do what?
I said I was more like the third or fourth string.
Well, those bands are always usable too. They're still usable today.
Yeah, they need free bands to open up. That's what we did in the 80s, man. We played for free.
In the 80s, we're still doing it.
You played for free?
Yeah, back in the day, man. I tell you what, we played for a band called Trash Gypsy one time, and we had to pay them to open for them. We did.
I've seen people do that, and that ain't been that long.
We had to pay them. We paid them $100.
We're doing that now.
We used to make $100 a week on the road, and and that was. And then I discovered the four FMs of the road. Find me, feed me, fuck me, forgive me. I'm sorry, I said that word again, didn't I?
Hell yeah.
That's horrible. I mean, you're always happy to see that they're taking you home, but you raid the refrigerator first.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how you know you're on the road.
You're right.
Man, I'll never forget. We were coming back from playing somewhere, and the singer decides he needs to take a shit off the side of the highway. So we open up the van door, and he jumps out the sliding door. And, we're not paying attention to where he's at, but we noticed while we're sitting in the van waiting that as a car came around the curve with their headlights shining because it's dark, they would go, "Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh, nyeh." And I was like, what the hell are they honking at? And we take the flashlight and we're looking around outside. About time another car is coming around with the headlights, and the singer is like on the other side of the ditch, just towards the back of the van. And as they came around the curve, the first thing they saw was our singer squatting in the damn tall grass. He looked like fucking gorillas in the mist.
Or that time where you're in the middle of a show and the singer's got to take a shit and has to go get the bouncer to open up the bathroom on the side of the stage.
Been there.
They were blowing the horn at the singer squatting, and he was just grinning and waving back to him.
Hey, looked like that bald-headed guy's chewing tobacco.
We called him gorillas in the mist for a long time after that.
Was it foggy out that night?
God, his name was James Cottle. James, if you're listening right now, that shit was funny as hell. He's probably not.
Yeah.
We're
But
still talking about it today. They're a big guy.
But
Dave Keck, you know him down in Fayetteville? He still lives down there.
yeah.
Plays bass, you know him?
Oh man, it's been so long ago. I don't really remember that many people.
We were in Waycross, Georgia, at some club called Espressos.
I think I've
And
heard
it
of
was
it.
25-cent shot tequila night. We were drunk, and he wanted some more to drink, so we went to the gas station.
Yeah.
It was after 2, of course, because, we were done with the show or whatever. And he goes, "I can't sell you no beer." He goes, "You'll sell me beer or I'll shit in your floor."
See, these are the stories you're not going to
He
hear
dropped his
anywhere
pants
else.
and squatted and goes, "You can buy it. You can buy it." He didn't shit in the floor, but he acted like he was going to. That's how it stayed through now.
You drop trowel and you you take that stance. Well, Dan, we gotta take a break and pause for the calls and do a station identification. Let some of our sponsors that are great listeners, all 4 people know what kind of great people are out there sponsoring us. But thanks for calling in, my friend. I appreciate it.
All right, have a nice night.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you.
That was Mr. Dan Helm.
Mr.
Daniel.
Dan the DJ.
Check him out on the
You
We'll just take a quick pause, and then we'll come back, and then we'll have some more calls, and then we can wrap this bad boy up.
Yeah, we can wrap this rascal.
With a great collection of back issues and new issues, Stormcrow Comics, located at 11651 North Main Street in Archdale, is the place to be. With an endless supply of back issues and new issues, Stormcrow Comics purchases collections. You can give them a call at 336-434-0081. Stormcrow Comics is a place for your comics, toys, and other collectibles in the High Point, Archdale area. And we are a short drive down away from 85 and Trinity in Thomasville. Just take exit 111. Make sure if you have any comic book needs and you're a collector, give Kevin and Mark a call at 336-434-0081. And make sure you tell them the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you. Hey guys, looking to get some new ink done, looking to get some sleeves? Give Blue Tattoos a call. Located at 1215 Winston Road in Lexington, North Carolina. You can give them a call at 336-224-2189. Blue Tattoos is a tattoo shop located in the growing city of Lexington, North Carolina. They accept cash, credit, debit cards with ID. You must be 18 or older to get a tattoo by law. They have tattoo artists working in their gallery who can do any kind of tattoo from black and gray to full color. They have a large selection of tattoo artwork, and you just can't find it anywhere else. They can draw something up for you. You can bring an idea in for yourself. They also have all types of piercings and dermals. They carry a large selection of jewelry for you to choose from. So make sure next time you want to get your ink on, call Blue Tattoos. That's BLOO at 336-224-2189. Look them up on the website at bluetattoos.com. Make sure you tell them the guys at the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show sent you. Well, welcome back. We have paused for our cause, and Brian is still on the sound effects button.
Sorry, I'm having some stomach issues today.
That ain't the only kind of issues you're having, brother. Let's see, where were we?
Yeah,
I don't remember what the hell we were doing.
Yeah, we were just yapping, I think. We were taking phone calls.
Well, we were talking with Dan. If you're listening
I think we
out
need
there.
to call Jimmy Henson. Remember, he's supposed to give us his pick of the week.
Oh, what was?
DOHRS.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me grab him real quick.
Yeah.
Is he working tonight?
I'm do
Tonight's
this.
Wednesday.
Dave's friend is on the phone.
Brian watches porn.
You're surprised at that?
Not really.
Looks like somebody's calling for Shane. Hello, you're on the air.
The phrase that pays.
Somebody's calling for Shane.
Looks like we're not going to get him.
There's that asshole talking shit about me.
This
again.
is Jimmy Henson at 259. Please leave me a detailed message, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible.
Yeah, that was some. I think Brian.
Is
it stuck?
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press zero for more options.
Brian shit.
You were supposed to have our pick of the week this week, man.
Yeah, where you at?
Brian's got our shit of the week.
That was the shit of the week.
He was supposed to be the co-chair.
He's supposed to be fifth mic.
All right.
Well, we need somebody to call this show. What's going on?
336-489-0152. The Dirty Overhaul Rock Show call lines are open.
This sumbitch is going off the rails
on the crazy ass train.
We tried to call John Jones earlier in the show.
You know, we can try him again.
Yeah, let's try him one more again so he can be disappointed.
Wait, let me make sure I got the number correct here.
Yeah.
He says, Brian Hall sending me messages and small penises, I might add. Okay, that's the there it is right there. Let's try Mr. John Jones,
guitarist extraordinaire.
We tease him a lot 'cause he got a small cock. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And he's still not answering.
Hi, this is the Jones.
Yeah, we can't get no love tonight.
We could always make a random
Baby, don't hurt me
no more. Let's see who we could randomly call.
Yeah, this thing has went off the rails here.
There were rails? I do not recall rails.
I was unaware.
Oh, you know who? I wonder if we call. I got Gigolo's number here. When do we call Gigolo?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You want to call Gigolo? Let's see here. Who else we got? If you're listening to the show, I apologize.
Here's my kind of girl. It says, nurse arrested for murdering 38 annoying patients. In Italy. I can understand that.
Yeah.
I have about 36 co-workers I'd like to murder, but
Yeah, but you only work with a couple of them in your department, right?
Yeah, but I mean that's enough.
Speaking of your work and Joe Watt, let's talk about what we got coming up on the 25th.
We got a big company party coming up on the 25th during the day, and then that night we'll be traveling. Would that be
north? Yeah.
To see, to see all our friends up in King.
At Legends?
No, not allegedly. We'll be at Legends. Oh. Let's look at all these people here, these rock stars I didn't know this, that have died at the age of 27.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can pull this up here. Looks like, here's a couple. It looks like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, and a lot of the favorites.
Janis Joplin.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Morrison. Kurt Cobain. And your favorite, Amy Winehouse.
Now, this is before the age of 27?
No, 27.
Okay, at the age of 27.
Yep. Ain't that something?
Yeah, and every time I turn on the news or, speak to somebody back home or whatever, it seems like there's somebody having a heart attack, that's my age or younger.
Well, that's usually how we start this show.
Yeah, on the down low.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking through some stuff here online. We can talk about Judas Priest. Rob Halford thought he would get rejection from fans after coming out as gay.
Now, did you see that growing up that he was gay?
No, I'm just now reading the story now.
Well, I was on an airplane with him one time, and he was beside me in the seat, and he said, I hear there's a gay guy on this plane. And I said, really? Where? And he said, kiss me and I'll tell you. So that's how I knew.
Yeah, the whole Rob Halford thing wasn't really all that. I mean, because Turbo Lover, that dance.
I knew it was a dildo, but I didn't think anybody else picked up on it.
Oh, you know what? I heard, and I'm looking on Facebook right now, it's talking about the people from the, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure or whatever.
Yeah, they're doing another one of
They're
those.
supposed to do another one. Now and I guess Keanu Reeves, and they're going to get the original guys, right? But, George Carlin's dead.
Oh, I'm sure they can replace him.
Rufus, right?
No Rufus.
No Rufus, dude.
Yeah, they can find a new Rufus.
Yeah, Ted, something strange is afoot at the Circle K.
But Judas Priest singer Rob Halford says that he expected to get rejection from the band's... Whoop, my screen just went blank. He expected to get rejection from the band's fans after revealing he was homosexual more than 15 years ago, but received amazing support instead. During a 1998 interview with MTV, Halford addressed the subject of his sexuality publicly for the first time, telling the music channel, I think that most people know that I have been gay all of my life. And it's not only been in recent times that it's an issue that I feel comfortable to address, but it's of an issue that has been with me ever since recognizing my own sexuality. And this isn't me speaking. I'm reading this. So I'm waiting for Brian to say something.
If I had a nickel, I've heard you say that every weekend.
Asked if he expected metal fans to alienate him when he first spoke out about his homosexuality, try that one more time. Halford told the press of Atlantic City in a brand new interview, I probably deluded myself into thinking I would get rejection. Nothing could have been further from the truth.
He said,
so Brian, why don't you just go ahead and come out?
Okay. I'm sure this is no big surprise to a lot of people.
Openly. Exclusive here at the Dirty Old Rock Show.
I am a lesbian and have been for many, many, many years.
Explains so much.
Excuse me? I love licking wet donuts. Everybody knows that.
Hey, this doesn't have anything to do with your examination last week of your prostate.
No, that I actually... asked for. So.
Yeah, it's prostate.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
And I told you, if it feels like more than two fingers, it's probably a dick.
Yeah, now you tell me.
Check your shoulders, make sure it's not two hands.
Where was you at last week when I was hunched over the examination table throwing it back?
Yeah.
I mean...
Brian had an awkward moment when the doctor was giving him a physical and examining his balls, and Brian ran his fingers through his hair.
Yeah.
Is that morally wrong?
I don't know.
Yeah, now you tell me. said, I just closed my eyes and looked at him.
Close your eyes.
Well,
forever.
everybody's weighing in on this, and we've said something about it every show. Motley Crue's Nikki Sixx comments on Gene Simmons' "Rock and Roll is Dead" remark. Motley Crue and 6am bassist Nikki Sixx is the latest musician to respond to Kiss bassist/vocalist Gene Simmons' recent comment that rock is dead. Simmons told Esquire magazine last month in an interview conducted by his son Nick that rock did not die of old age, it was murdered. Some brilliance somewhere was going to be expressed, and now it won't, because it's much harder to earn a living
Really? I
playing
wouldn't know that.
and writing songs. No one will pay you to do it anymore, basically. And Nikki Sixx has chimed in. He asked to weigh in on Gene's comments. Sixx told Legendary Rock Interviews, Gene's not the first to not have his finger on the pulse, and he won't be the last. But he says, he continued, trust me, new blood is boiling in a garage near you, just waiting to be the next biggest band in the world. We need them. So rock is, I don't know if you could say it's on a hiatus.
It's going underground, I guess.
Yeah.
But
it's definitely on the back
I
burner.
think that a lot of things come back. I mean, I never would have thought that flared bottom jeans would have come back in, and some of the other clothes,
Thank God.
but they did, at least for a while. So I think it's kind of on the downswing, but I wouldn't say it's dead.
Yeah, I'd say it's on life support.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like rock is like the Illuminati. It's just waiting to strike back.
Yeah. So anyway, that was how old is Nikki Sixx now? I mean, they're all in their mid.
Yeah, it's funny how he just kind of, the Motley Crue thing is dying, and all of a sudden he'll be with 6am now. So
Yeah, that's his new
fixed
breed
himself
because
pretty good.
Oh yeah, isn't October 22nd the last tour? The four
Supposedly.
Motley Crue.
Supposedly.
Saw that at the Coliseum when we went to see Marvel Universe live.
Yeah, Motley Crue.
Oh,
will
the
be coming.
22nd, the Crew will be there.
Yeah.
Greensboro.
My wife's birthday, so guess who won't be
Uh-oh. maybe you can be like, hey,
Take her.
Get you
there?
backstage.
Yeah, she'll love that.
Get her
She
a
doesn't like the
backstage
Crew?
pass.
No,
She's a girl. She's from our era. She
likes people like Hart and Celine Dion and shit.
Oh,
like that.
dear God.
So yeah, she's a woman.
Bush's Gavin Rosdale talks about Man on the Run, 20th anniversary of 16 Stone.
Man on man. Run.
He recently sat down with the Bush frontman, Gavin Rosdale, to talk about the band's new album, Man on the Run, and the 20th anniversary of 16 Stone. We also spoke about working with his wife, Gwen Stefani, recording at Dave Grohl's studio, and why he loved electronic music way before it was called EDM. You can watch, you can go on YouTube, and there's continuing interviews with him and Gavin Rosdale, and of course Gwen Stefani. Bush recorded Man on the Run at Studio 606, the private studio owned by Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl. The Pulse of Radio asked Bush frontman Gavin Rosdale if Grohl ever dropped by or sat in on a session. No, he didn't sit in with us, but he is incredibly kind and said he's a good friend, and he's a private studio kind of guy. So it was an incredible gesture. We benefited greatly from it, and studio sounds great, and they can't wait to get it out there. And said it was a very, very nice studio of Dave's, and it was very kind of him. So we'll be keeping our eyes and ears open for that.
Yeah, it should be pretty damn good.
They reissued 4 of its previous albums on October 14th in remastered editions, including 1994's 16 Stone, 96's Razorblade Suitcase, and 99's The Science of Things, and of course the 1997 remix LP Deconstructed. Rosdale told basically the reissues, they've been bittersweet experience. They have done some remastering of some of their stuff, and just a little side project. They wanted to get out there and get some of that old stuff back out into the forefront.
Yeah, kind of like me and the Racket. We're working on a few things.
You and the Racket?
Yeah.
Huge ass Racket?
Yeah.
And that would be with Mr. Ian Bartholomew. Mr. Ian got a haircut.
Yeah, finally got that mop cut.
I know George is happy.
George.
You know, Motley Crue's Vince Neil says that running for 2 hours on stage every night helps keep him in shape.
Yeah,
have you seen his shape lately?
Yeah, it's round like mine.
I don't.
Round is a shape.
Maybe they should do a 4-hour show.
That is true. Yeah, it is a shape.
I want to get into shape. Round is a shape, man.
It is a shape. It's one of the main shapes.
It's one I find easiest to maintain.
I like to go to flat.
You know, I'm sitting here looking at a picture of him doing this interview, and look.
Kind of looks like John Lovitz with a
He
wig
doesn't look
on.
like he runs for 2 hours a night, does he? Of course, it's probably every other night.
The only
He
way
runs
I would
on
run
Wii.
is if somebody had a car behind me.
Oh, God.
He runs on his Wii.
Yeah, he runs on his Wii. Yeah. During a brand new interview, Motley Crue singer Vince Neil was asked if he has a daily regimen to stay in shape while on the road. You're running for 2 hours on stage every night. That pretty much keeps you in shape, he replied. It's a regimen usually
But
on
he
the
doesn't
day of the
run.
concert.
I mean,
he just kind of, goes here to there.
Jogs.
He just goes from one side to the other.
Power
he just
walks.
doesn't really.
I wouldn't even say that.
Strolls.
He said, I'll get to the venue around 4 p.m. We always have a meet and greet at 5:30. Then I go relax on my bus until 8. I get dressed and I'm on stage at 9. That's the way it's been done every day.
That's the way
So,
I like it.
But he just does his, for his 2-hour show, he just kind of goes from one end of the stage to another. It's not continuous running.
Yeah.
And, yeah, you can tell I think when he's on the bus until 8 o'clock, I think he's eating some wings and
Red Wings,
some Hershey's Kisses and something else, some turkey,
some little chocolate kisses,
ham sandwiches. I mean, we love you. We love you, Vince. Don't get us wrong, but put the Reese's Pieces down.
Well, we say that to you every week.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you say that to Chris because Chris has got the bags of Skittles.
Oh.
He has the little.
Oh.
He has the little cups, the little tiny little cups with the Tupperware tops, and he has the Skittles color coordinated.
He got bored at work one day. Yeah, I saw him.
He took a whole huge bag of Skittles and broke them down into colors.
It was M&M's, but yeah.
No, it was Skittles.
Okay.
Because that's his candy of choice.
Oh, look at this, Brian. We went to the Dollar Tree the other day. We saw a shopping cart. Looked like Chris had been there.
Yeah,
it was
no
all
shit.
full of Mountain Dew bottles.
Oh yeah, it was full of Mountain Dew.
But he don't really eat that much though.
Who, Chris?
He don't eat that less either.
that Les Nick.
He can't eat anything, is what he said.
Oh.
He just blends it.
Yeah, wow.
Jimmy said that as soon as he gets his teepers back in, he's taking us all out to dinner.
Hell yeah. Finally.
Hell yeah. He's gonna pump up the volume, pump up the volume,
dance. Oh.
Eat. Any other kind of stuff that we can talk about? Let's see what else we got. Now we talked about what was going on in After Hours.
Is that you or me?
We got something going on? You know what? I think it is me.
Damn.
We're not giving away some free plugs on here. Cut that shit off. Let's go see what's going on at Riders in the Country.
Hey.
If you're going out this weekend and you want to have a good time and you're heading towards Randleman, by God, stop in at Riders in the Country.
Tell them Dirty Dave sent you.
That's right. Located at 5701 Randleman Road. What have they got going on? Well, they were supposed to have the Gentleman's Night tonight, but that didn't happen. So Saturday, that's Saturday. Saturday is the TCU band is going to be on stage Saturday. Friday, I don't see Friday. What they got going on Friday?
I can't hear you.
DJ night Friday night.
Oh.
So they got DJ on Friday, and the TCU band will be on stage Saturday. And that's at Riders in the Country.
Holy dog shit.
And of course Saturday, well, let me back up. Friday, October 31st, which Halloween falls on a weekend. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Will be Fair Warning taking the stage on Friday and Saturday, November the 1st. Go see the Thomasville Bad Boys.
Hey, the band you love to fire.
The one band we love talking about here on this show is Fair Warning.
Hey, all right.
And then on Saturday, October 25th, it's Paradox on stage at Riders in the Country.
Yeah.
And it doesn't say anything about Friday. Friday is the Sidetrack band.
That's
will
our
be
friend,
on stage.
Our friend Jerry.
That's October
Sharon.
24th, Friday. Friday, October 24th, Sidetrack, and Saturday, Paradox, October 25th, and that's at Riders in the Country. And that's what's going on in your neck of the woods.
So don't sit on the couch. Don't sit there and eat your nachos.
Go support live freaking music, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, please. I'm tired of being broke. What?
Yeah, musicians got, you can't expect us to buy our own dope.
Yeah, exactly. We got to eat. Can't you see we're falling off to nothing?
We're all skin and bones here.
Yeah, what the fudge?
So, let's see, what else we got going on?
I don't know. I think this train has finally limped into the station.
Well, the phone has been ringing off the hook since we
it won't stop.
Since we got here.
It can't stop.
And once again, it's 336-489-0152 if you're listening. If you're not listening, it's the same fucking phone number.
Yeah, be the last call of the night, please.
There's always that one person.
Hey, come on, call in right now.
And you'll win a free
hand
what?
job.
Yeah, well, from Shane.
Shit,
he's
no.
got a bad wing.
Give you a free dildo slap.
Well, we can't do
well,
that.
he lost the
My
dildo.
dildo's been
you have a variety of some to choose from.
I would say plethora. I wouldn't say variety. I think
you have an ample supply.
But that was
ample.
my
I mean,
favorite.
that's okay. Ample supply.
You can't even say it.
I can't. I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, that was my favorite one though.
What, the double-sided 20-inch purple one?
Uh-oh.
We got a call.
Just Donna.
Dive.
This is Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who have we got on the line?
Dave.
Oh, dear God.
I knew it.
What you doing, Dave?
We're sitting here.
Buying some cigarettes.
Obviously, this is the Dial-A-Ho part of the show.
1-800-HO.
Hey. So, who we got on the phone? This is Donna.
Donna.
So, Donna, are you calling from the shell?
From where?
Are you calling from the shell?
No, I'm calling from my car.
Calling from your car?
Heard that Donna was
Yeah,
used
I'm
as an
mobile.
accessory to kill a large snake this week.
That's true.
That's the first time she's been near a large snake in about 4 years.
Large snake. So I'm sitting here and wiggling these.
Hey, baby doll.
Can y'all not hear me?
I can
we hear you fine.
Dave just won't stop talking.
Oh. Thank you very much. Well, we can't have our usual talk, so we're on
He don't care.
podcast.
He
Dave don't care.
Yeah, he don't care. He likes us to talk nasty to each
No.
other. It gets him.
He'll pretend like he's all alone.
It gets him horny, if you know what I mean.
Oxygen makes me horny.
Yeah.
I'm getting a text and a message on Facebook from a friend of mine back home in Goldsboro, Mr. Ray Holmes.
John's brother.
And yeah, right. And oh wait, we got Mr. Jimmy Henson trying to call in now.
Well, we're talking to Donna right now.
I'll call Jimmy right back.
Hi, baby.
So what's going on with you, Donna?
Oh, not much. Getting off work.
Getting off work.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Are you?
How's the show going?
Well, that's a good question. Is shittily a word? Because it's going shittily tonight.
We were talking about deaths, and I don't mean to dance all over Donna.
Oh, hell.
But again, Ray, who was sending me a message on Facebook, he sends me a message just as Donna was calling in, and he says, "Hey man, have you heard about Mac, M-A-C?" And the only Mac that I can think about is he used to work at a music store, and I used to go in there all the time. A place in Goldsboro years ago in the mid '80s, and they were there a long time, called Mac Stewart Music. And he's telling me right now that he had a place up in the mountains, and he killed himself.
Wow.
I'm getting this information right now that he was told that he left a 4-page letter, and he shot himself. Wow. I cut my teeth going in that guy's music store back in like 1984. And that is horrible, horrible news. And
just to chime in a little bit on that, it is the season for a lot of depression because, as the weather gets colder, people get what they call the cabin fever. So a lot of, depression gets to set in. That's awful. I hate that.
Yeah. And I'm telling him right now that we're talking about it on the show. That is so horrible. Mac Stewart. Prayers go out to Mac Stewart's family, and of course close friends. And again, my friend Ray Holmes used to work there, and that's kind of sort of how I met Ray. And because I used to go in there all the time, and he was like, "No more rock you like a hurricane." But that's horrible. And Mac was physically had a physical deformity. He didn't have but one good arm. But I tell you what, he was a one-man show. I've never seen anybody go out and do a one-man show like he could do. But that's so sad to hear that he
that is sad.
Took his own life. That's horrible. So it seems to be trending now, and I'm kind of shocked by that now. But Donna, what you said? You're in your car. You're headed home.
Yeah, I'm driving home. Have to work in the morning too, so I got a new job.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, I've gone back into the mental health.
Right where she needs to be.
As a qualified professional case manager. So
you've been dealing with the mentally ill for about 4 years.
Yeah, I've done it for 20 years, and I had to take a little break, so I decided to. That's the only thing I guess I know how to do half-assed, so I figured I'd go back to it for a little while.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, it seems to be a pretty good company. It's a day program, so, I'm looking forward to that. Seem to have some good staff there, so I'll be supervising, a lot of the paraprofessionals, so.
Yeah, she's a paid professional.
Damn, must be nice.
I met her on the corner.
BS degree.
I met her on the corner, and she was BSing me then.
Mm-hmm.
Charged me
You got tangled up in that little web, didn't you?
It's a lot easier to get out than it is to get it in.
Okay, I just kick her to the same curb I found her on.
Oh, yeah, for all your little hoes out there.
Oh, hell, it's on now.
With me the other night.
It's on now.
Okay. Well, that's all the time we have now.
We have a back connection.
We got to go pick up Mr. Henson on line 2.
Hey, we're losing you.
All right, so we'll catch you on the flip-flop,
So
no, we really do got to catch Jimmy. He called. We tried calling him earlier, and he called in just a minute ago. All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
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 All right, let's see if we can catch Jimmy.
This will be the last call of the night.
I don't know who that bag lady was that just called in.
Must be. They thought this was the
We're trying to catch
shop
Jimmy while he's trying to catch some Z's.
He's driving. If he's sleeping, he's driving.
Catching Z's.
We'll have just enough time to do the pick of the week.
What you doing, man?
What's going on? You're live on the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
What are you boys up to?
We got just enough time to do Mr. Jimmy Henson's Pick of the Week.
Pick of the week. Yes. Pick of the week this week would be a Joe Bonamassa, A Different Shade of Blue.
Joe Bonamassa.
Yeah, excellent album.
I don't know if our listeners are jotting that down. They don't know how to spell that. I don't
either.
Google and iTunes.
Bonamassa.
All right.
Let Brian punch that up real quick. We'll get a little smidgen going.
Joe Bonamassa. It's a good album. It's blues rock.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to Mr. Jimmy Henson, guitar extraordinaire for the band Fair Warning.
Hey, and the huge ass racket and the anus mangler.
And he's CEO at Henson Auto Sales.
Yeah.
Founder and president.
Yeah.
El Presidente.
Come on down. He'll put you in a brand new vehicle.
Yes.
With little or no payments.
Yeah, but ask him to see the title before you buy it.
Show me the title facts.
I got the car inspected today.
I need the Carfax. All right, you got it punched up there, Brian?
Yeah, he said he got it to his car inspected today.
Oh, yeah, he told me earlier you got it inspected.
Yeah, I got it inspected.
Did you go to that guy I told you about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wayne.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, yeah, he's a guy, yeah.
What was it? Is it Lawrence Auto, what is it, Lawrence?
Of Arabia?
I'm not sure.
It's Lawrence not Auto Sales. Lawrence
Arabia.
Auto Mechanics or Auto Repair. Lawrence Auto
Repair, and they rent U-Hauls and all that too.
Yeah, and they're located they're on the corner of, what is it, Penny Road and...
Yeah, Penny Road and Greensboro Road.
Yeah. In Jamestown.
Yeah, Jamestown, near Flowers Bakery.
Yeah.
Right across the street from Flowers Bakery, you can smell the bread cooking.
Yeah.
So come on down and get you a damn biscuit.
So we were just telling everybody that we're going to be heading south this weekend.
Uh-oh, don't put that on Facebook.
Don't say that. You'll start a controversy.
Yeah, don't put that on Facebook. It'll be on.
Yeah.
Like we need any more shit.
Yeah, the last thing we need is Brian on Facebook.
I haven't done anything lately.
It's because he gets bored.
Yeah.
He starts shit.
Mr. Controversy.
You got that right. If I can't dazzle him with, my bullshit.
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
Who y'all talking to tonight?
Well, we tried to call John Jones several times, and we got his number, but he won't answer.
I'll give him a call tomorrow and tell him he needs to answer his phone. Y'all trying to call
Really?
him.
Well, he asked Steve one time before, and he was like, "Yeah, that's the guy who's trying to call you. That's Brian Hall, and
yeah,
it's same damn number." So.
Oh yeah.
He told us to go.
Oh, hey, I just got some news. I don't know. It seems to me you and I had a conversation about Max Stewart. You know Max Stewart Music down in Goldsboro? Do you remember that name?
No, I don't remember that.
Well, I just got a buddy of mine used to work for him years ago, like in 1984, and he just told me that, of course, the store's not there anymore. He just told me that the person, Max Stewart, shot and killed himself recently.
Oh, man.
And for some reason, I was thinking you knew him, even though he was in Goldsboro. It seemed like you said you went through there, or you stopped in there, or something. I met Kenny Arnoff at Max Stewart Music.
Oh, yeah, I remember now we was talking about that. Yeah.
That's way I remember talking about it. But tell us again who your pick of the week was again. Brian's got it on the computer.
Joe Bonamassa, Different Shade of Blue.
Different Shade of Blue. You said he's more jazzy?
No, it's like the blues rock.
Oh, blues. I'm sorry, blues.
I believe Anton Fig is playing drums also.
Oh, from the Tonight Show. I mean, not Tonight Show, but David Letterman.
On Letterman?
Yeah, Letterman.
Yeah, he's playing drums, and it's a great album. I mean, it's like Eric Johnson meets I don't know. You just have to listen to it. It's a good blues. It's heavy blues.
Yeah, we're playing a little bit of it right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard Jimmy Henson's pick of the week.
Go out and get it.
Which song on there? There's a good song there. What's that song?
What song are we listening?
Different
Something about
Shades of
Tomorrow.
Yeah. We're listening to, what is it, Different Shades of Blue?
Yeah, the title track.
The title track of the song, of the album now, Different Shades of Blue. We're listening to that right now.
That's a good. There's a great song there called "Love Ain't No Love Song."
Love Ain't No Love Song. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one. "Love Ain't No Love Song."
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna play a little bit of that when we go out on the show, and thanks for giving us your pick of the week.
Yeah, we'll talk to you next week, Jimmy, with your new pick of the week.
All right, fellas, y'all be good.
And we'll see you Saturday.
We finally got a feature on here.
All right, buddy. We'll see you
later.
All right, that was Mr. Extraordinary, Mr. Jimmy Henson. Who
Yeah.
finally gave us a call back.
And if you guys don't know what's going on, the video,
We don't either.
the video keeps freezing every 5 seconds, so that's why I'm having to start it over. But
Yeah, so it's.
I think Shane's over there looking at porn, so it's.
He probably is playing a video game, which is sucking
no,
the
I'm
bandwidth.
not actually. Thank you very much.
He's sucking it, yeah.
He sits over there all night, man, and just sucks the bandwidth on his War of Warcraft.
Is that what you call it?
He sits there for hours and plays that shit.
Well, I'm gone all day trimming trees with big ass resources, and now I come home. and
Wow.
Sorry, Mr. Bonamassa, they're shitting all over your song.
He started it.
Is this the same song?
Yeah, this is like the 12th try. Let's just take it out with this.
Sure. I'm just kind of. I feel a tear rolling down my cheek.
I do too. This show won't ever end.
Well, we got a late start. We still got about 15 minutes.
This guy thinks he's Jimmy Henson.
Thinks he's the slush master.
By the way, Saturday night, if you're going to Big Al's Treehouse, you can expect to see the Bury the Hatchet band.
Yeah, burying that hatchet right in your head.
Yeah, they'll be rocking the Treehouse with $2 beer specials and all three of the best bartenders in town.
They used to be called the Craven Jones Band, and they were called something else. Now they're the Bury the Hatchet.
Bury the Hatchet band.
So go on out and check them out.
That's October 18th, Saturday night at Big Al's Treehouse.
First 3 people that bring a couple leaves in get a free drink.
A couple of what?
Leaves.
Oh. Shane will bring in the whole branch, probably the whole damn tree.
Yeah.
He emptied out his pockets the other day, and it was full of damn tree, crumbled up tree leaves and
when
stuff.
we went to the
because he actually works.
Yeah, we
No,
went
but
to
he's got that shit in his pockets.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
My green coat over there, when I'm sitting in the back of the truck, there's so much mulch back there. There's the wind blowing it around, it gets in my pockets. So we went to the Marvel thing, and I was in my pocket trying to pull out my phone, and I pulled out a handful of mulch.
Should have put it in somebody's hand.
Oh my God.
That's currency for Big Al.
Yes.
He paid you in 2 pine cones and some mulch.
2 pine cones.
By the way, if you go to Big Al's Treehouse Facebook page, Stephanie Page has posted, "Let's help keep these kids warm this winter. Any size girl or boy jacket. Make a donation today. Comment or text me or any others. Drop off by Carter Brothers on North Main, the Treehouse, or High Point Towing." And that's for the, I guess you would call that the, it doesn't say, you know how they have toys for tots? What do they call it for the jackets, the coats?
Coats for
jacket
kids.
off? I don't know.
No, it's, you have the toys for tots, it's coats for kids or something like that. Coats for kids, I guess you'd call it.
Goats
So,
what about drumsticks for fuck sticks?
Take your coats by Big Al's Treehouse.
Tell them Dirty Dave
drop
sent
them
you.
off and say, Brian the Hall sent you. Yeah, if you take them by Big Al's Tree Service, tell them Shane Baker sent you.
And tell him he said he wants a raise or he's not coming back to work.
Dirty Dave on a Friday night. Look at this.
Oh God, I don't want to know.
Looks like duty.
He got a tantrum.
That's Joe Bonamassa. Different shades of blue on the Piedmont's only home for local news and bullshit stories.
You got that right.
You want fart noises? You're listening to them right here.
Yeah, we'll just sit here, play the music, and talk over it. It's called free speech.
It's just like every radio station ever.
It's called pissing off anybody that likes that song.
Because God knows nobody got to hear it. Well, if you were listening to this show and
we don't know why you would.
And if you didn't get your entertainment value of your dollar's worth out
what
of
are you
this show,
bitching about? It's free.
It's free, so shut up. So thanks for listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Thanks for Jimmy Henson calling in with his pick of the week.
Yeah. And Joe Bonamassa.
Thanks for Dan for calling in, and Steve Pullum.
And John Jones, we haven't give up on you. We're going to aggravate the piss out of you.
Yeah, we'll catch you again real soon.
Catch you on the flip flop.
And of course for Shane Baker, Brian
Executive
Hall, and
producer.
myself, Dirty Dave. Thanks for listening to the show, and we will see you next week.
$1.50. $1.50. $1.50.
How much would you pay to listen to this show?
$1.50.
Here on Spreaker.com.
The Dirty Overhaul Rock Show has been brought to you by After Hours Tavern, located at 1614 North Main Street. Give them a call at 336-883-4113. Nights you may never remember, but with friends you'll never forget.
And what show do you listen to, Brian Myers, right after you get done masturbating?
Oh, Jesus.
When I'm done masturbating and I'm bored to tears, as my jizz dries on my overly large belly, I listen to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Oh, God.
And think about Dirty Dave Baker and Badass Brian Hall as I bask in my own afterglow.
There is a promo if I've ever heard one.
They don't get any better than that.
Yeah, we'll have to send you a check in the mail for that one because that was professional.